Welcome to the Wise Guides. I'm Evie. I'm your host, and I'm also a first-gen professional with over a decade of experience in corporate HR. I'm here to provide you with practical guides on how to increase your wealth and your happiness at work. Whether you're feeling like an imposter in that new job, juggling a million responsibilities, or just trying to get your foot in the door, this is your space to find real, no BS advice, hear from people who have already been there, and maybe even laugh a little along the way. So grab your coffee or your glass of wine, settle in, and let's dive into today's topic. You are exactly where you need to be. Today's topic is about navigating corporate politics. It's usually misunderstood, but it's really important that you master this. As a first-generation professional, you might feel the pressure to engage in office politics. Can you succeed in these dynamics while staying true to your values? Absolutely. And that's what we're going to talk about today. We'll uncover why office politics are important, how to engage without compromising who you are, and how to manage these common challenges. So let's get started. First, let's address the common misconception that office politics are inherently bad. The reality is that office politics are simply the relationship and the dynamics in any workplace. Whether you're dealing with power structures, decision-making processes, or interpersonal alliances, understanding these dynamics is crucial to your career growth. So why do office politics even matter? And why is it important for first-generation professionals to know about them? First is about influence and visibility. Navigating office politics allows you to build relationships with key decision makers, giving you more influence and visibility. Without this, you might do great work, but no one will know about it. Number two is career advancement. Promotions and project opportunities don't just depend on your hard work, but they're also on who advocates for you and how well you're known in the organization. Being politically savvy can help you navigate and put you in a position for these opportunities. Number three is building trust. Engaging in office politics allows you to build trust within your team and across your leadership. It's not just about making connections for advancement. It's about creating a support network that can help you navigate these challenges. As a first-gen professional, you may feel uncomfortable in engaging with office politics for a few reasons. Imposter syndrome is often at play here. You might feel like an outsider because maybe these people didn't grow up like you. Or you feel like you don't belong in the same circles with people who maybe had more access to different environments. There may also be a cultural element. Perhaps in your upbringing, the idea of self-promotion was seen as arrogant, or navigating power structures felt unfamiliar or even manipulative. Here's the thing. It's not about manipulating others or changing who you are so that you can fit in. It's about understanding the dynamics that are around you and that are already at play so that you can find ways to participate while still staying true to your values. So let's talk about how you can do this. Let's break down how to engage in office politics without losing your authenticity or feeling like you're playing a game. Here are some practical strategies. First, you can observe the landscape. Before diving in, take time to observe. Who holds the influence in your organization? How do decisions get made? Understanding the power dynamic will help you see where you can have the most impact. Understand that every company you work in will have a different structure and a different landscape. So make sure to reevaluate what that structure is and take time to observe it in every single organization that you are a part of. Number two is building genuine relationships. Office politics are about relationships. So focus on building these genuine relationships and connections. This isn't about sucking up or being disingenuous. It's about showcasing your interest in your colleagues, understanding their goals, and finding common ground. Relationships built on trust and respect will always outlast those based on convenience. Number three, identify and align with key stakeholders. Who are the decision makers or influencers in your organization? Align yourself with these people by showcasing how your specific work contributes to their goals. For instance, if a manager is focused on a particular project, find ways that you specifically can help make that project a success. This alignment doesn't require you to compromise your values. It simply means being strategic about where you put your energy. Number four, speak up in meetings, but with intent. When you contribute in meetings, focus on adding value rather than just trying to get notice. Ask thoughtful questions, offer solutions, and show that you are invested in the organization's success. When you speak with intent, you demonstrate that you're not just there to play office politics. You're actually contributing in a meaningful way. And number 5 is picking your battles. Not every issue is worth your energy. Choose your battles carefully. I would say choose your battles wisely. Is the issue important to your long-term goals or your values? If not, it might be best to stay out of that conflict. But when something does matter, don't be afraid to stand on your ground, but of course, in a respectful and strategic way. One of the biggest fears for first-generation professionals is that engaging in office politics will force you to compromise your values. The key here is to remember that you don't have to change who you are so that you can succeed. Here are some ways that you can stay true to your authentic self while navigating some of those dynamics in the workplace. Lead with integrity. Even when engaging in office politics, you can lead with integrity. This means being honest, being transparent, and being ethical in your dealings with others. People respect those who are consistent in their values, and it is possible to play the political game without bending your moral compass. 2, know your boundaries. Set clear boundaries about what you will and you won't do in the workplace. For example, if you're asked to engage in gossip or office drama, politely decline and steer away from the conversation. Instead, steer more towards more productive topics. You can engage in politics without getting involved in the toxicity. Number 3, staying focused on your goals. Keep your long-term goals in mind at all times. It's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day of politics, but always ask yourself, is this specific conversation helping me get closer to my career objective? If not, then it's okay to disengage and refocus so that you can focus on your own path. Number 4, show empathy and respect. One of the best ways to build trust and navigate office politics is to show empathy and respect towards everyone, regardless of their position. Authenticity comes from treating people with kindness and understanding, and that's something that's going to help you succeed in any landscape. In difficult situations especially, maintain your respect for others while you're continuing to advocate for yourself. This approach not only protects your authenticity, but it also builds on your reputation as someone who can navigate challenges with grace. If you're looking to dive deeper on how to navigate the workplace and the dynamics while staying true to yourself, I recommend the book called Give and Take by Adam Grant. In this book, Grant explores how building genuine relationships, supporting others, and leading with empathy can be a powerful strategy to success in any environment, including office politics. Grant challenges the myth that you have to be a taker or a manipulator in order to succeed, and shows how being generous can actually make you a better leader and a more respected professional overall. It's a must-read for anybody who's trying to navigate the complexities of workplace dynamics while still staying true to holding on to their authenticity. As we've discussed, office politics doesn't have to be a dirty word. It's about understanding the landscape and finding out different ways to engage without losing who you are. Remember, navigating office politics is essential to your career growth, but it doesn't mean you need to compromise your values or your authenticity. By focusing on genuine relationships, aligning with key stakeholders, and always leading with integrity, you can play the political game while you stay true to yourself. So here's your call to action. Take a moment to assess your current workplace dynamics. Identify 1 or 2 key relationships that you can strengthen, and think about how you can start contributing more strategically to align with your company's goals. Small intentional actions will help you navigate office politics with confidence and integrity. Remember, your authenticity is actually your strength. Use it to navigate your career and thrive in your workplace. And just like that, you've received your dose of work wisdom. I hope you're walking away with something that makes you feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more seen, and a whole lot more capable. Remember that the journey is yours. There's no one right way to do it, and it's okay to take it one step at a time. If today's topic hit home for you and you're thinking you can use a little extra support, I'd love to chat one-on-one. Head over to the show notes so you can figure out how to book some time with me. And if you enjoyed hanging out with me, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any future episodes. And if you're feeling a little generous, please leave a quick review. It can help more people like us find the show. Plus, I'd love to hear what you think. Let's keep the conversation going. Follow me on Instagram at WorkWiseGuide.